Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So we're still getting the launch pods loaded. I think I'm going to have Seedlings primarily be the one who's in charge of that to finish it off. I think Seedlings, Nicole, and Kasky are probably going to be the three colonists that I send. I was a little hesitant to send Kasky at first because of her peg leg, but now that she has bionic leg, improved movement and all that, I feel like she's a pretty decent candidate for it. Merc, I think I will keep around, even though Talia's our primary constructor. She can always use some help with that kind of thing. Kasky's kind of a all-around sort of colonist, so sending her out with the caravan wouldn't be too bad of an idea. I don't think Nicole and Kasky are very great shooters, but hopefully Seedlings can make up for that, I would say. We'll have to see how it goes, but that's the plan for this episode, is to get this thing launched finally, and try to have a successful caravan trading trip with one of the nearby factions. I think Engie is suffering from sleeping sickness still. Her immunity's building up really well. Only minor sleeping sickness here, and the immunity for Susumu is slowly but surely getting there. Okay, it would appear that this pod is fully launched. I'm right-clicking on it to try to get it launched, and nothing's happening. Oh. Had the pemmican put into there, I guess? I was thinking I had loaded the pemmican into here. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to edit the load here instead of just canceling it. That's definitely something that needs to be added in. Not ready for launch. Loading in progress, it says. But when I select Seedlings and right click on this, it's not telling me to load it. So let's see, if we stick a person in here, only takes up 57 kilograms, so we should be able to fit all of the pemmican in there and a person. Yes, please load up the pemmican. Now see, now I don't know because I didn't select it properly. So let's do this on this one, and then all of the pemmican as well, except, and have Seedlings. See, Kasky wants to get in there right away, hauling pemmican. So is Kasky going to load up the transport pod before she gets in? Or how is that going to work exactly? I really don't want to cancel this load, because I'm sure all that stuff is just going to pop out all around here, and I don't want to have to redo all of it. I feel like I'm going to have to, though, because this says not ready for launch, loading in progress, but I clearly can't load it. I'm wondering if we used some of the textiles to do something else. And so it's not registered that we've filled it up with all of the items I told it to have before we leave. Does that make sense? Ugh. Checked everything already loaded. See, there's no next in this group, there's no previous in this group. Launch group. Load launch group of 1. So maybe these are all in launch group 1 and it's saying it's not ready to launch because this one still needs to be loaded. So if we set seedlings into this one and then Nicole into this one, I'm pretty sure she's fine. Well, she has dementia, so that's not ideal for sending her along. Itini the same. So maybe Merc is gonna go. Bad back. Right thumb shot off. Zinji has sleeping sickness. I'm not gonna send her while that's going on. Cristobal's still a little bit poorly. And Stoll is one of our primary everything people. As far as growing in animals and stuff like that goes. Let's see what goes on. Get seedlings to haul this gold in for right quick. There we go, well done. Kasky is just moving the pemmican back and forth, so once she gets that all loaded up, if she hops in there, I'm just gonna load these two up and go. Meat rotting away in storage? Oh, because it's a heat wave. Yeah, even with all 4 of these. Oh, there's only 3 left? We must have lost one, and I just didn't notice it. Let's see if adding a 4th one in is going to help it at all. Temperature's dropping though outside, so pretty soon, yeah, the heat wave is over. Kasky is starving. Just from loading the launch pod all this time. Go ahead and eat some food, Kasky. I wonder if we can fit 2 people in one pod too. That would be kind of funny. Yeah, Itini wandering around in a daze. That's disturbing. I'm worried if I send Nicole that she'll do the same thing. Consciousness is lessened. Oh, she's also stoned though, so I can't look at it that way. So 85% is usually what she's at. Talking and hearing are a little bit lower. Kasky, you should probably go have a rest. Group of pirates from the Gray Porcupines. Can't you see I'm trying to get ready to do something here, you guys? This is not the time. It's a bunch of melee guys again, which is a little disturbing because we don't really have very many melee characters and we don't have hardly any melee weapons. Let's see, we've got a club. Is that all? Got this silver mace. So we have 2 melee weapons. Who are my best melee characters? Merc is a 6. Engie is a 6. Talia, and Stole. They're both really good shots though as well. I feel like... Here they are. I feel like using the guns is a pretty good choice. I think we can get away with it. We've defended ourselves with guns before from melee attacks. So hopefully we can do that again. Looks like we have a couple new wild boars. That's good. Yeah, it looks like Stole is the only one who's been able to teach any of the animals anything. These guys are taking their times to get ready to attack. Kasky, I really wish that you would go to sleep. Okay, they're beginning their assault, so let's go ahead and get everybody drafted up and in place. I know that Ingie isn't feeling very well, but unfortunately I think we're going to need her. Stole, Cristobal, Talia, Seedlings here. Seedlings could go there though, actually. Ingie back here, Nicole. Down here maybe. Merc back here. Kasky here. Let's see how we go. And both of our turrets are up as well, so hopefully they'll prioritize targeting those over our colonists. We'll see how it goes. I could have Stole release animals. I think our cougars are the only ones who are trained for release. Yeah, and right now I want my animals not to be coming down to the doorway. I can see one of the wild boars here making his way. Turn around. Go back. Have you not been trained in obedience yet? Because you're really getting on my nerves here, wild boar. You're walking right into the middle of everything, and that's not where you want to be right now. You're a fool. They are pretty brave trying to attack these sentry turrets with melee weapons because, yeah, this is about to explode. That's done some damage to all of them. Oh, Nicole went down in a flash. Okay, it says that they're fleeing, but they aren't doing a very good job of it. Seedlings, get the heck out of there, please, because you're going down. Seedlings has been shot to death, of course, because I had plans to send her on her way to go do some things for me. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. She's still alive, so that's good. Seedlings, why? Why does it have to be like that? She's my best shot, best researcher, hard worker, teetotaler, apocalypse survivor, human computer. Curses. It's really terrible. I'm a bit crushed about that. Can I make these out of plasteel? I can't. Let's go with the plasteel turret. See if that's any more durable or works any better. Alright, you. Shattered rib. Death in 7 hours. Psychopath pessimist. Incapable of dumb labor. I think that's hauling and cleaning. Crafting she could do though. Cooking, social. Okay, so Semi is a interesting prospect for recruitment, for sure. Yeah, colonists, our colonists do need treatment. Go ahead and take Seedling's gun. Man, that's abysmal. Oh, it's just infuriating. Does this vitals monitor have no power? It does have no power. Let's do it like that. Let's see if we can get it powered up a little bit. Everybody's in a pretty rough place. I don't want Kasky to jump in here. But I do want all of the pemmican to be loaded. Not sure what that herbal medicine is doing in there. It's a little questionable. That totally throws me off now. I had my heart set on getting these dang things launched this time. Getting the caravan going, and Seedlings was gonna spearhead the thing. At least all the pemmican's right next to here. Yeah, it's beyond inconvenient that you can't edit the loadout of these transport pods before you send them. I'd really like to know what this is loaded with, how much weight it's carrying, and all that kind of stuff. I'd also like to add a person to this pod later on. Don't think I can do that. So, as cool as the option is to do transport pods and stuff, unfortunately, it's clearly not finished. I suppose one way I could do it is load up one person and a bunch of stuff in each pod, and it looked like Kasky was trying to load up the pod that she was assigned to, and so that way I could get people on it to load these things up, just hop in and be ready to launch that way. So I'll get this pemmican in here just to get it out of the weather. And then I'll rearrange the loadouts for all of these. I know it's going to kick the stuff out once again, but that's just something I'm going to have to deal with. Semi, we're going to try to recruit. She is a pessimist, unfortunately. That's not quite as bad as depressive, like Itini is. We could even hook her up with a joy wire. She'll be tired, but she'll be happy all the time. Ugly environment, well, you're gonna have to deal with it because it's just the way that it is. Got some more desiccated corpse in here. I would love to get rid of those. Merc's busy repairing stuff. Lee's feeding prisoners. It looks like Stoll's eating some food. Everybody's doing things. A lot of people are injured. Itini's just out here wandering around. Yep, starving and exhausted for sure. Anna's gonna have her work cut out for her trying to patch everybody up this evening. Caskie's fully healed, that's good. Let's try to get all these people cremated. Okay, Itini's no longer wondering, but he's... Yep, Anna's got him. Oh, seedlings, you're going to be sorely missed. Okay, she's still rescuing him. Not sure what happened down here. I don't remember there being boomalopes wandering around, but there must have been. This panther... Oh, it's still alive. I was hoping it would get gotten rid of before we had to go down there and take care of it ourselves. Nicole's got an infection. Oh, Itini's on his way in. Anna's trying to prioritize wearing a personal shield. Let's see, who else is awake? Angie is awake. Feed Itini. Treat Nicole. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure that that infection stays treated so that you can build up the immunity there. I do not think everybody else has been treated for their wounds. Looks like Merc has. Did Stoll? No, Stoll never got treated. Ugh. It's always terrible to have death in the colony. Always. Pretty upset about that. Seedlings is one of my best characters too. I was sure I had somebody feed him. Are you going after Crystal? Better not. Are you going after this cow? Yeah, he is. It's melee attacking the cow. Stoll's already injured. Yep, wild boar is saving him. That's good. Ugh. What a mess, what a mess. Okay, so I think the plan is going to be Nicole, Merc, and Kasky are going to go on the launch pods. Let's get these lined up. Let's put Nicole in this first one. And the pemmican. Okay, we can take all of that. And then wart we could probably get rid of. I don't think anybody's going to want it though. Let's go with cloth, alpaca wool, camel hairs. I could go with devil strands as well, because we're going to need to get rid of those. Cloth we do have a lot of. Let's finish it off with the... let's go camel hair first. Then the more expensive devil strand here. Accept. Okay. The merc we're gonna put in. Alright, this is not good because the pemmican is still on the list here. Yep, camel hair, devil strand, all this is still on the list as available. I think this camel hair we can load up though. Yeah, fox skin, pig skin, buffalo leather, more pig skin, beaver skin. So the tortoise leather is where we stopped there. Except that one. Okay, and then Kasky is the last one in here. Yeah, tortoise leather is where we stopped, so pig skin we're gonna load. And I don't even know if we'll be able to carry all this stuff, but just getting it out of the old inventory is going to be acceptable. Yeah, we could take the yayo, get that out of here, and get it sold. It's worth quite a lot, so I think that's always going to be a positive choice. Let's see what else. 4 plasteel mace. We could probably take plasteel longsword. Man, these are worth a lot of money. But let's take this plasteel gladius, this awful longsword, the stuff that isn't worth quite as much. Well, maybe we should take the better stuff. Let me see what kind of damage these can do. 20 and a 2-second cooldown. Okay, I'm keeping these around for personal use. So this mace can go with us. The uranium shiv. Alright. So if nothing else, we have a bunch of weapons, we have a bunch of textiles that we can take in. It looks like Merc is starting to load up pods already, with a bunch of this stuff that's just sitting around, so that is a positive thing. Nicole's grabbing some goods too, Kasky as well. So it looks like they are loading this stuff up pretty quickly. Does Kasky still have her gun? She does. Nicole picked up a better gun. And Merc still has a weapon as well. They've got 2,500 pemmican, so that should be enough to get them from the trading place back. Yeah, I guess the plasteel we didn't never load up this time, so she's just got to bring the plasteel down here. I'm going to check and see. It says 70 of 70 for the blueprint. That one's 100. Beauty of minus 60. I don't know why I think turrets are gorgeous, you know, sitting around rotating their gun parts. It's magnificent. Yep, Stoll is still bruised up pretty bad, in medium pain. Somehow Angie had time to get stoned while she was trying to feel better. Yeah, Itini's wandering in a daze again. He's... See, Itini, why couldn't you have gotten perished during that attack? Why did it have to be seedlings? I don't know. Cow 1 is fully healed from the undue abuse that she suffered at the hands of Itini in his berserker rage. Thankfully, Stoll was able to put him down in about 2 hits. Malnutrition again. I wish that we could just, like, hold him down and feed him or something, you know? Yeah, there's no way that I can tell him to eat. I can't put him down. If I drafted up Cristobal, say, we could try to arrest him. And then if we did that, if we injured him and put him down, we might be able to feed him that way. Half a % chance to recruit semi so far. Okay, he's being arrested, but I don't know if he's going to be placed in this bed, if he's just going to start wandering around in here, or if he's going to be laying down while he's there. Okay, he is laying down. Feed him. It's for your own good, Itini. I kinda wouldn't mind if you die, but I don't want you to die, so... Live! Yeah, Nicole does need to be treated for her infection. I forgot about that already. It's up to a major infection now. Ugh. That's terrible quality work, Lee. I thought you were better. I keep getting him confused with Huang, I feel like. Because Huang was a really good doctor. Okay. But hopefully that does help her immunity to develop. I don't quite trust it yet. But I'm not sure how this is going to work. Like if Kasky and Merc just pop into their pods as soon as they're done with this, we're going to have to launch almost right away. I'm going to have her rest for a while. See how it goes. Yep. Loading up these pods takes a long time. Oh, are you kidding me? Please tell me you're kidding me right now. Right outside the colony here, poison ship. And we don't have seedlings around to shell it. It's close enough to the base. I feel like if we got them out, they might attack shortly after that, so that's definitely a possibility. Well, that's where I'm going to have to leave it for this time. I just realized I've run way over the regular time. And we still didn't get launched. Seedlings perished in the dang attack that we had, so it's been a heartbreaking episode. We'll definitely launch next time. We'll try to get this poison ship taken care of. I'll get Stoll shelling the thing next episode, so if you want to make sure and catch that, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would, and check out my other videos or playlists you might be interested in. Thank you very much for any time that you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.